Welcome to Staying Ahead of the Curve. I'm Jeff Snyder with CAMAC Retirement Group, and this segment is Ask the Consultant. Joining me now is Jeff Morrow from MassMutual Retirement Services. Jeff, the floor is all yours.
Great, Jeff, thank you. At MassMutual, we see the convergence of benefits taking place where we see the traditional benefits converging with the retirement benefits and the challenges that creates for employees. I'd love to hear your input on what you're seeing in the marketplace around holistic benefits and how CAMAC is approaching those challenges.
So at CAMAC Retirement Group, we're obviously working with corporate plan sponsors, governmental plan sponsors, and tax-exempt plan sponsors, and so they all have a wide range of needs. We have taken a holistic approach. We believe in that. We think literacy, education, communication are really important, and so providing participants, employees with a full picture helps them better plan for retirement. Where we've started working is really bringing in the defined benefit plan, the defined contribution plan, and possibly Social Security outcomes and baking that into one statement. We think that's a really great way to kind of paint that big picture for the participants so they can do planning. We've not yet taken into account total retirement benefits, but I think MassMutual's on to something, obviously, and this is something that we need to consider going forward. When a participant, an employee, they don't view the retirement plan really any different than a benefit. It's a benefit. And so we like to think it's really sexy and really interesting, but it's nothing, to them, to an average person who's spending maybe 5 minutes a year on retirement, it's just one of many things. And so I think bringing it all together and showing them that hey, here's your total dollars for benefits, and you figure out what makes sense for you is very unique and kind of where the industry is going, I think, over time. But that requires a lot of education of employees, making sure that they understand, and it's a lot of ownership. The environment has shifted, and that has put a lot of necessitated ownership and responsibility by the participant, by the employee. That's where the challenge will be. So I think it's on the right track. It's a great concept, conceptually, and now it's about implementing and getting people to understand what it is they need to do and take action.
Really, all of it gets back to retirement readiness, and so love to hear your opinion on how you've seen that term itself evolve and what you think from a record keeper point of view, record keepers like MassMutual should be focusing on as we look to solve the challenges of the future.
So I'm not a big buzzword guy, but the one that gets thrown around is retirement readiness, and certainly we have a responsibility as an industry to help build the best retirement system possible for citizens, whether it's a defined benefit plan, a defined contribution plan, or a combination thereof. What works? Making sure that people are educated and have the information at their fingertips, but they don't have too much. But figuring out a way to deliver information succinctly and in a way that is meaningful to people, because we all absorb and learn differently. I mean, I tend to like listening to things and to watching something on video versus just reading a 20-page document. Other people may feel differently. So I think it's figuring out learning preference, presenting information in a way that's meaningful, individualizing, and I think that many of the record keeping and service organizations are focused on doing that. They see the value in that.
Well, Jeff, it's been very insightful and helpful. I appreciate your time answering our questions, so thank you.
Jeff, thank you so much. And thank you very much for watching.